What's good, guys? Your boy, Mr. Old School Rider, come back at you one more again on the West Playing Down Music Spotlight. I have one of my homegrown, my Texas fan from H-Town, of course. I have Mr. Tymon on the line. Hope I didn't say it incorrectly. What's going on, Ty?
Man, chilling, man. I'm good. You doing all right out over there, man?
Man, I'm doing pretty good in the H-Town. I mean, I got me some H-Town. I'm doing good in y'all doing pretty good in Atlanta, man. You know, Atlanta's Atlanta, you know.
For sure.
Trying to do my thing out here like I normally do. Tell us about yourself, sir.
Already, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm first and foremost, I'm a child of God, you know what I'm saying, servant of the Most High, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying, I'm just, I'm an artist also, you know what I'm saying. I do Christian rap, you know what I'm saying, or faith-based type music. And you know what I'm saying, I grew up out here, born and raised in Houston, you know what I'm saying. And just, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing music ever since I've been I've been freestyling since I've been 14, you know what I'm saying. So started writing my music when I was about 18 and producing. I'm 36 now, you know what I'm saying. So
oh man, you've been doing your thing for a very long time since a little shorter then. Okay.
yeah, man. So
yeah, I know how we be freestyling in Texas, man. It's just like a religion, man. Freestyling.
Yeah,
come out the womb freestyling.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how I started off. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I've been down in Houston quite a few times in my lifetime. You know, that was semi my second home back in the ancient times, but now Atlanta pretty much kind of surpassed that right now since I've been here pretty much, might well say 4 years now actually in Atlanta, of course. Sure. But I'm representing the real D-Town Dallas, of course. But you know, it's Texas overall. You know, it's all love. You know, but since you're a face-based rapper, have you always been a face-based rapper, or would you on the other side in the old days?
Man, to be honest with you, I mean, I started off secular. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I come from the era of the 90s. I was jamming. I come up off of the 90s hip hop music. You know what I'm saying? And there really wasn't no reference point to not no real good Christian music at that time. And the type of lifestyle I was living, man, I was living that stuff in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm not proud to say that, but it is what it is. But so I was spitting about a lot of the stuff that I was doing out there. You know what I'm saying? But I would say probably right around 23 or so, man, God started to convict my heart on the type of stuff I was rapping about. You know what I'm saying? So, I know he gave me the gift, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I wanted to use it for his glory. And I'm like, he kind of told me, man, it's like, it's either there ain't no in between, you know what I'm saying? He kind of told me, like, what you going to do with this? I mean, it's either you can use it for me or you can, stay doing it in the world, you know what I'm saying? And like, I just didn't want his hand off of the stuff that I was doing, man, because he would have let me still do the secular way, you know what I'm saying? I was having opportunities, you know what I'm saying, and started to gain a big name for myself and all that. But I mean, now the way I'm doing it now, man, I got way much more peace, and I mean, I'm fulfilled with what I'm doing now, you know what I'm saying? So it's only by God's grace that my heart has actually been changed, you know what I'm saying, to actually, you know what I'm saying, want to do it the way that I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I could go on and on about other stuff that he's done in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's just a constant, transformation, daily, you know what I'm saying, in him. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now, man. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much just speaking with faith-based music, you know what I'm saying? But, the type of stuff that I do is, it's just faith-based, man. Like, you're going to hear it from a perspective of a man of God. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I'm not experiencing everything else, just like how anybody else in the world is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, God is the best. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to just use whatever he gave me to glorify him. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, that's understandable, man. Sometimes you got to make that change, or either you got to do it yourself, or it's gonna be forced on you, boy. At least.
Oh yeah. He had to break me down, man. So yeah, I had some stuff go down, man. You know, when you start to lose everything and go through certain stuff, man, you know, and God was the only one that could help me. And like, he's been so good to me. I knew he was real since I was younger. I just didn't want to live for him until I was about 25 is when I really started following him. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you don't want to end up like Job, you know, just started happening. You kept fighting, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take everything around you. Then, hey, you ain't gonna do it. I got you.
Right. But he's still so good in the midst of it, man, because he was with me back then and he still is now. And he's doing it just for, you know, for my good, for our good, if you let him. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you ain't lying about that, man. You know, God do what he do, man. Hey, it's always on time, you know.
Already, man. That's the reason why I'm even here today, man. That's the only way I'm here today. Like, real talk, man.
Shoot, let me ask you a question real quick. I know you was on the other side back in the old days. What was the reaction with you switching your music up? I mean, it still sound real good. You know, it still got the H-Town flavor to it. You know, the lyrics, you're just not cussing like that, you know?
Right. Yeah, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It was, how do I really say it, man? Like, whenever you try to do the right thing, man, and really try to, you know, just, you know, seek the Lord and just, you know, try to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? You lose a lot of people, man. It's been a lonely path, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of cats I was doing music with, cats that I looked up to, you know what I'm saying? Like, they respected it, but it was kind of like when I'm in the studio, I'm looking around, I'm the only one there, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just kind of wasn't with that vibe, you know what I'm saying? And I, you know, and I respect that too, you know what I'm saying? But I had to do what God was telling me to do, you know what I'm saying? And what he put on my heart to do. But yeah, man, it's kind of a lonely process, man. I mean, but it's like, it is what it is, man. But I get fulfillment in what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'd rather be, you know, speaking into somebody's soul and instead of just bragging about how much money you got or what you doing out here on the block, you know what I'm saying? Talking about stuff that's not eternal, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that's about to fade away, you know what I'm saying? So it has its ups and downs like anything else, man. But ever since I have switched, man, like, I'm gonna say it like this: since I've given my work to the Lord, man, like, it's real easy, man. Like, he kind of put stuff on my heart to do, and I just do music, you know what I'm saying? Until he tells me not to, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's already a gift that he gave me, and it's like, now that I've submitted it to him, ideas come, you know, projects, you know, it just flows out real easy, you know what I'm saying? But I got joy though, man, in what I'm doing. So I mean, and I got peace. So I'm all good with that, man. And it's like I said, I ain't knocking nobody in the secular realm or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or cats that left me or whatever, you know. And God will send other people your way too to accomplish his mission. You know, I've had, you know, a couple of brothers that I'm working with, you know what I'm saying, that I'm still able to work with, you know what I'm saying. But some of those close friendships and all that type of stuff, man. Yeah, and a lot of cats, they didn't want to follow with what I was doing. So
Yeah, I do understand when you try to make a change in your life, you know, you're going to lose a whole lot of people, which is correct on that part. But yeah, some people just don't make that adjustment. They always like end up going back doing worse. And the other ones that's strong enough to do like what you're doing right now, they're able to you just pull it through and you get your blessings come like tenfold, basically.
Right on.
I mean, even with the music that you have right now, I mean, I like it. I'm digging it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. I appreciate that, man. For sure, man. It means a lot, man.
Yeah, I basically how I found your, you know how the algorithm a bit, you know, it kind of, I ain't saying it right, it basically kind of match you up with the people that like-minded or whatever category you might be in. One of my things I do with the podcast is also music as well. So basically, I found you on there. I heard some tracks. I'm like, man, I'm digging this. I know you from like, you know, from Texas or whatnot. I'm like, I didn't hear no nothing about no syrup or you know stuff like the regular stuff we talk about in Houston or in Dallas or whatever.
Right.
I mean, you was a little bit. I mean, you basically hit it with the lyrics and talk about God, pretty much.
Right on, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like how, just being from out here, just like you said, I still got that H-Town flavor, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just where I grew up at, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's embedded in me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like God would want me to, or anybody to be themselves with what, you know what I'm saying, they doing. So he just transformed the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? So I still got that type of soul and, you know what I'm saying, that type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? And I try to push myself as an artist too, to, do something kind of different, but I still got to be myself when I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying? So you always gonna get that type of style, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So
I mean, it just seems like everything we do in Texas, man. It doesn't matter what it is. It just seems like it just comes out right pretty much
right.
almost every time, man. Even
Yeah.
even with even your situation, even though you fake bass, man, it sounds like, man, this you need to put this on a great tape or whatever the case may be, or something, or
So
screw
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, it still got the same flavor. It just, I mean, content just a little different. That's all, man. A lot of people will appreciate that actually.
Yeah, yeah. So man. Few, you know what I'm saying? Some people get it, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But you know,
So, the music that you're writing, are you producing some of this yourself, or do you have like outside producers?
mainly I got outside producers. I got a few of them that I fool with like strong, you know what I'm saying? Like my go-to, you know what I'm saying? Like I make beats myself too, you know what I'm saying? I've had a couple beats on some of my projects, man, but like I've never really, like right now, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I'm focusing mainly on beats right now. Like I'm going full force right now with beats mainly. I mean, I might be dropping like a single here and there, but I really feel like I'm just being led to just like really get down on my producing. Like I've always knew I could make beats. I've made them in the past, but I've always had a project to do, or you know what I'm saying, had something that I was working on that always involved, me rapping or whatever. And that's been my first love, you know what I'm saying? Like, but now I'm in a season now to where, I'm mainly making a lot of beats, you know what I'm saying? So then I'm actually gonna be trying to try to get them off, to sell and stuff like that, or just, what I'm saying, network and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Once I build me up a big enough catalog. So
I mean, I know sometimes you can just go out there with one song, but you know how we do it in Texas, we're gonna flood you, man.
right, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Plus I want to make sure I'd rather have more than less, you know what I'm saying? That way if I gotta pick from some stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, so you should be able to be putting out music, period. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna have some music no matter what, being an artist, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather have more to pick from than less. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah, that's most definitely understandable, man. So, how does the creative process starts on your end?
yeah, man, like really, man, the first thing I do, I mean, I start off with prayer, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I realize that, this is a gift that he's given me, man, and I want to impact somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? I always stay with that type of perspective, you know what I'm saying? So I'll say me a prayer and then I'll just, me personally, man, like I got so many beats, man, like from, stuff that I just got in my computer, man, from different producers and so forth. I'll just literally flip through some beats, man, and just whatever beat captures my soul that day, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm in you know what I'm saying, it's a lovely day out, I'm feeling fresh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm off the next day and I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? You might get more of an upbeat track that day, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe if I'm, you know what I'm saying, if I'm listening to maybe if you know what I'm saying, maybe the day wasn't going too good. Maybe I was dealing with some stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, looking at the devil in, in his eyes that day earlier, you know what I'm saying? And I'm stressed out, you know what I'm saying? Enemy trying to attack me, you know what I'm saying? The enemy working through people that I know, loved ones and this and that or whatever. If that beat sounds a little bit like, like, I guess, like, sounds like something serious I need to say, that's probably going to be the day it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? And I really just, sometimes I'll start out with the hook, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like if I hear the chorus sounds real catchy on the track, I'm like, let me build my lyrics around this chorus because I'm about to do a song, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference between just, kind of depends on what you're working on, you know what I'm saying? Like if I know I'm in the, in my home studio trying to do a album, if I'm working on an album, you know what I'm saying? Like my mindset is like, I'm about to do a song for an album, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just do a hot 16 like a mixtape, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to treat it like, what am I trying to say in this song? You know what I'm saying? Like what type of message am I trying to get past? You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, just like I said like earlier, when I direct my works to the Lord, man, he'll make it easy, man. Like words just start pouring out, man. Like it's just concepts and ideas just come. I've always been creative. That's been creative in that sense because he, created me to do this. But he'll put like the anointing on there because he knows that somebody needs to hear something, specific out of this song that's gonna really touch somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach the person that's about to go to jail, man, or facing, they just lost their cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like what type of hope? They need to hear some hope, man. Something that's gonna last, man. Something that's eternal, man. And that's what comes out of the Bible, man, and what comes out of God's mouth. Because I've tried all this other stuff, man. It didn't fulfill me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm trying to really speak to somebody's soul and encourage them, you know what I'm saying? So all this stuff is going through my mind at the same time too. And it just kind of comes together, man. Like the song will just come together like that, man. So it's like, just like I said, I might build it around the hook. Sometimes I might just write a verse and be like, I might not even finish the song that whole day. You know what I'm saying? I might just start on the hook in one verse, you know what I'm saying, and come back to it. You know what I'm saying? We all got lives to live, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a family, I still work and stuff like that too. So it's like, I just pace myself, man. And one thing I never do rush myself, man. Like I don't try to make stuff happen that don't feel right. Like if I don't, the words ain't coming, man, and I'm just like, I'm trying too hard to like make this happen. I'm like, nah, this ain't the right beat for me right now. There's something else I need to be working on. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it's still good to make sure your craft is good, and always still make sure it comes out the best it can. But it's just a process, you know what I'm saying? So, and just like I said, I produce my own music, so I'll do the mixing and mastering and all that, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'll probably record the track one day and then come back and mix it the next day, you know what I'm saying? And then master it another day, you know what I'm saying? So, because I like to hear it on the fresh, with fresh ears, you know what I'm saying? Being an audio engineer too. So, and I became an audio engineer just because of the love of music, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because I wanted to produce my own stuff. So I was like, I got tired of dealing with, I guess, other cats in the studio, like coming in for studio time, and they might not be as passionate as I am about my project, you know what I'm saying? Or, it's a saying, if you want it done right, do it yourself, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna care about how it sounds, or they might not be on the same page as you. And I know I used to be with another label and stuff like that when I was doing secular, you know what I'm saying? Before I actually went independent and all that. So it just pushes you to, man, really just be as great as you can, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you most definitely are correct on that, man. I like that, man. You made the right choice. I'm not gonna front. I know the road is gonna be a little tough sometimes, but it's gonna work itself out in the long run.
Already, man. Yeah.
So whenever okay, yeah, whenever you start writing, I know the process. You give it to God and things like that. Have you been approached by ghostwriting somebody's other? I mean, ghostwriting somebody's songs, the way that you are right now?
Nah, man. Like I've had I think it was like a cat back in the day kind of asked me to ghostwrite for him, and he never did hit me back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've never actually like really wrote for somebody, and then they recorded it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not nothing that I really just really, I guess, really thought of or wanted to do. But if they talking about paying, man, I might do it. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's still a business too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, I don't know, man. But like, me personally, I wouldn't want to use nobody else's lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And I would be afraid, like, do these words even fit you? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you spit it right? Because everybody, I mean, does it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying nobody couldn't do it in with a good style or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They might do it in a different way, but I would be open to doing that. But I don't currently do it or nothing like that. So
You basically got all the material to yourself, man. You pretty much inspire a lot of people, man, with your story. I mean, hopefully, some more people kind of see this interview and also check out your music as well and see that journey that you went on from back in the day all the way up to right now. It is possible to switch over without no issues. I mean, your flow gotta be good. You just gotta be a little bit more better with your pen.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it really all the information is in the Bible that you're gonna need, to guide you through life and things like that.
Right on.
So tell us the singles that you have out right now.
Man, I got quite a few of them, man. Like my most current one is called Texas Faith Music. Um, and then I got, and I dropped one with my last EP, I think a few years ago, called I'm Still Here, off of the EP, New Generation. And then I got Lifetime. Yeah, Lifetime is actually a pretty current one that I dropped on my last solo album, I think about a year ago. Yeah, Lifetime. Yeah, that's off of Faith Over Feelings. Yeah, so pretty much on every project. Yeah, then like Golden is another one I did. It was off of an album called Eternal back in 2015. I kind of got a single for each album. You know what I'm saying? At least one. You know what I'm saying? Then I got Good News. That's on my another EP. Man, I forgot the name of that EP. I got so many different.
Yeah, you got a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
work out
yeah,
there, man.
yeah.
You
West
getting it
Houston.
done.
Yeah, West Houston. Now on that EP.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you can find this anywhere, man, from like, all the digital platforms and all that, iTunes and Google, saying whatever's out there, man, streaming, Spotify and all that. So, we had some physical CDs out in stores like Walmart and Barnes and Noble, but they kind of stopped with the CDs, you know what I'm saying? So I think I got my first album is still out online.
Hmm.
I dropped back in 2012.
Oh man, yeah,
Yeah,
we got to check that out, y'all. What's the name of it?
yeah, it's called Reality. Yeah, that was my first one that I dropped, man. Like when that right around 2012, man, is right. Well, I would say about 2011, God was speaking to me, like saying it's either you in or you ain't. Like who you gonna do it for? You can't just be, you know, going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that one's been out for a whole minute. That one kind of surprised me that a lot of cats are still on that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my later work is better, but of course you feel like you evolve and you get better. But a lot of these cats, they still be on that first one. Maybe it was just a season. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like different projects in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, certain people have their favorites and things like that, but yeah, man, as long as you stay true to yourself, it's gonna work out.
right on, man. I'm seeing that now. Yeah, just a process, man.
So what? I know the end of 22 is coming up here shortly. What's going on in 23? Are you going to be performing anywhere that you know of?
Man, I don't have anything lined up, man, to be honest with you. Like I'm really just focusing on beats right now, man. Like um I got one cat that's well, he's in the music business, you know what I'm saying? He's going to school for it too. I mean, he's trying to, book me up for some shows out there in Houston, just kind of locally, man. You know what I'm saying? And just like I said, I mean, this music can't pay all the bills right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just one of those things of, I'm still working too. So it's
I'm
like
working too, man. I'm running late, but they gonna be all right. You know, I'm always running late, but
yeah, you gotta do what you gotta
yeah,
do,
I actually
man.
supposed to be in a couple. God, dog it, man. I was in Texas last week. I was supposed to be gone for 3. It turned into like 5.5 days, man.
Wow.
I was gonna use that time. I was supposed to go to DC to do something real quick. That's on
Yeah.
the secular stuff, unfortunately. I hate to, I was trying to support somebody.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was gonna hit Florida, then I was gonna run to Texas real quick. I was gonna, catch a plane combination of driving. But I stayed in Texas a little bit too long last week. I haven't been down there in a while. Yeah, I
Hmm.
ended up missing a Loud Fest. Shout out to Derek, of course. He doing his thing as well in the H. But
For sure.
yeah, I was supposed to be down there right now. I was gonna try to hit you up to see if we can do this like in real life. But I mean, it actually
Um,
worked out like this today.
yeah, I'm glad we able to still do it though, man. I mean, I would have been up for that too, man. If you would have been in the city, you know what I'm saying? So, I've had some requests come in like, hey, can you be out here in Florida? You know what I'm saying, to do this? And I'm like, man, well, I got to go to work right now. So my priorities, I got to, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's meant for me to be doing it full time, God is gonna make it like that. But as of right now, I got certain responsibilities that I got to take care of right now.
Yeah, these
And
lights
like
ain't gonna stay on by themselves, man. Ain't no soul
exactly,
over here.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like you got to do what you got to do, man. And like you're I still have time to do this. Like if you really called to do something, or if you really love something, you're gonna do it regardless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if even if you ain't getting paid, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but like of course you want to get paid, but I mean, I'm just saying just in general. I mean, of course, but it all comes with the fruits of the labor, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to put in that work, man. I know I didn't really start seeing no money in this stuff. Man, I mean, I had to go hard at it, man. Like, I would say after about 8 years. I mean, you know how this industry is, man. Like,
Boy.
but I've been putting in work though, you know what I'm saying? I've been staying in their face, man. Like, it's just, man. And that don't even count. I'm just speaking 8 years of doing Christian rap. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was making money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day when I was doing secular, I mean, like I was just popping trunk, man. Working at flea markets, man, and just like how you said, I mean, like we had the respect of even artists in the game that knew about us. You know what I'm saying? Like they called me the West Houston MC like for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who we were, and like, but I mean those opportunities, man. Like that's around the time what I had to make that change, and I'm like, man, I could take this easy path and what I'm saying, blow up real quick and have my soul empty and be misleading people, man. I'd rather be speaking life, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially after what God has done for me. I know what he saved me from everything, from a lot of stuff, from all this destruction in the street, man, from making money the wrong way to
Boy.
womanizer, you know what I'm saying? Drunk on, I mean, smoking bud, a pack of J's every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's still working on my heart, you know what I'm saying? But like, he's delivered me from a lot of stuff, man. But like, he's just been too good to me, man. And like, just like I said, he allowed me to lose everything until I picked up that Bible, man. And I'm like, man, this is what's fulfilling right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got nowhere else to turn, man. So, and music has always been with me. That's just something that I've always done. It's just like just the love of music. You know what I'm saying? Like that's always just been with me. You know what I'm saying? That helps get me through life. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like just being a youngster, having not having a lot of money in your pockets, man, but just being able to hear that beat and just touch your soul, man, and have my vocal on top of that, man, that's
Oh, you make them feel it, you know.
yeah,
You
man. I
doing
was
your
about to say it's
thing,
better
man.
than sex, man, but I don't know about that, but it's like it's up there with that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's up there with that, man.
I know what you mean. You know what I'm saying. You got.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the passion
Oh
behind
my
it. You know what I'm
goodness.
saying? Like,
You
but
know what?
that's
You know
just
what you're passionate. You know the things that you're passionate about. You know it take. I mean, hey, it be like that, man.
yeah,
They know what you mean.
yeah, right, yeah.
You ain't gotta tell us. So, tell us where we can find your social media and everything else at this time before we ride out.
Man, you can find me on well, just my main domain for the whole label is just undergracerecords.com. Man, there you can find all the videos to purchasing of music. We even got free downloads up there. I got like 4 projects for free download. But yeah, we're on Facebook and Instagram. That's at undergrace, and then Twitter, Grace _ records, I believe. Yeah, Grace _ records. But yeah, those are the main social media platforms and all that. So
Do you
and
have a YouTube?
yeah. We got a YouTube too. I don't know the link on that, but it's just Under Grace Records, man. You can find
Just
us.
put in the search box, y'all. Y'all find it.
Yeah, definitely, man. A lot of my stuff will pop up, man.
It's a unique name. You can't miss it.
Yeah, man. It's my birth name too, man. I like it. It's original, man. It's
Oh, for real?
yeah, that's what my mom named me. So I ain't never
Your
met
name is
nobody
Under
with my
Grace?
name.
No, I was just kidding, man. I know what you're saying, though.
Yeah, man. But like, I ain't never met nobody with my name. So, and I mean, I'm original. You know what I'm saying? So,
So, what does that mean anyway? Does it have like a meaning?
yeah, man. It actually means to honor God.
Mm. Well, Mom
You know what
Dukes
I'm
did
saying?
that, boy.
Yeah, man. He already knew. He already knew what was gonna happen one day. It's like he named me accordingly, man. It's like you already knew what was gonna happen one day, and that's what I try to do in my life, man.
Oh yeah, you already had that calling on your life, man. Hey, that from the get go.
Already, man. And I'm
My
walking it out
goodness.
right now, man.
Hey, once I get done with this, we're gonna chop it up for a second, but let me go ahead and pop back up. Of course, y'all can see the hat. Y'all see me. You know, I'm not clean shaven as usual, but we'll get that taken care of tomorrow. But you can find me, Mr. Old School Rider, which is MisterOldSchoolRyder. That's on YouTube, Instagram as well. Also, my music channel as well, and which is going to be WHATSPLAYINGNOW. That's on YouTube as well. What's playing now? Also, the IG and the Twitter page is going to be WHATSPLAYINGNO1. What's playing? No one. That's the name of the IG and the Twitter. I know what's playing. No one. That's kind of funny, but it's catchy. But other than that, don't forget to vote for my book club, which is the Riders Book Club at the C Awards for 2023 for the best radio show / podcast of the year. Make sure you hit the link at the C Awards web page. You know. Other than that, we over and out. Takes a stand up, of course. Hold it down for H Town.
I appreciate it for having me, brother.
Already. Stay right there, T.
All right.